Welcome to UBS Garden. My name is Nan Shang. I garden in the city of Detroit, Michigan, in Zone 6B. And we're going to do a quick garden tour, August garden tour, close to the end of the summer garden tour, start of the fall. I have started some fall seedlings, but I'm going to take you around, see what the garden looks like at this point. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and let's get growing. Over here is the pollinator garden, and today I'm going to start on weeding because I see some things that have started growing, but what I was going to say is, look at all of this. This is weeds and it's grass, basically. And I really have to get in here. I have neglected this. But the good thing about this particular grass, this is, I think it's called crabgrass. It comes out in clumps. So it's not like individual grass. But I'm going to pull it out because it's so much. And this is a weed as well. That's very hard to pull out. But I have really neglected these two areas right here. It's just all crabgrass. Luckily, though, I have a visual plan of where all the plants are planted, and I have labels of where all the plants are planted. I did start last week pulling this crabgrass, but I have just not been able to get to it. But some things have started to grow. I see a purple coneflower in there. And yeah, all of the plants are labeled, so that's good. Nodding onion. Oh, so we're gonna get in here and do some heavy weeding. This is crazy. Ooh. I'm not sure if I'm on my last tour. I showed the farm stand, but here is our beautiful farm stand. Let me go back. Tripping on wood chips, but that's our farm stand. Let me open it just in case you have not seen it. But that is our farm stand. Maybe if I zoom out, yeah, there we go. And we're open on Fridays. The farm stand is open on Fridays through October. But yeah, that is our farm stand. This is the wildflower garden over here, and it is a mess. Our apple trees are producing so lovely. We tasted one of the apples this morning, and they taste so good. This is a red apple. Don't know the variety name. This is a dwarf apple, and this is a green apple. But yeah, I guess I'll walk through here and come around, start over here. Our zinnias and sunflowers look amazing. All of these are volunteer sunflowers. I planted these sunflowers in this area about 2-3 years ago, and they're just popping up. But I love it. And roselle. We haven't got any callus on the roselle, but it's growing beautifully. All the different herbs. This is the African marigold, and it is huge. She's leaning, so I really need to, I guess, stake her up. This one probably was leaning too, yeah, because there's two of them over here. But those are huge. This is the amaranth, the green amaranth. They're on their last leg. So is this spaghetti and butternut squash, but we have a butternut squash there. Some spaghetti squash back there somewhere. Here's the spaghetti squash and butternut squash. So I'm not gonna pull it yet, just yet, because we still have squash developing. This is also amaranth. I think this is called red amaranth. Sort of like callaloo, I believe. Um, Tomato bed. Tomatoes are steadily producing, turning. So they're doing really good. I'm actually gonna have me a garden snack of these Sun Gold tomatoes. This is the Love Lies Amaranth and more volunteer sunflowers. I had a bird cage hanging here because the birds were eating when I first planted my um, cucumbers. They were eating the cucumbers. So the birds dropped sunflower seeds all in this area and everywhere else. So volunteer sunflowers started popping up. I let most of them live, but some of them I had to pull. But this is the okra, King of the Giant okra, and this is the um, not okra. What am I saying? Okra, King of the Giant lima beans, and this is just a regular lima bean. Most of the corn I pulled out. Um, those that are left have lima bean vines on them, so I didn't pull those. But we pulled most of the corn because the corn didn't do so well. And I know why the corn didn't do so well. It's because my corn seeds that I started really didn't germinate that well. So I bought corn starts and they had variety. They had yellow and white. And I believe the yellow and white variety should not be planted together because they didn't pollinate properly. So, and I know this because my corn usually does really well and I only plant one variety at a time. I'm sorry, I have youth working here. Probably hear them in the background. But I was saying that you should only plant one variety of corn together so that they all can pollinate. Otherwise, they will cross-pollinate and they won't mature fully. So you either plant a variety of white corn, a variety of sweet corn, white or yellow, or if you want to plant like blue corn, you have to plant that separate from your sweet corn. Otherwise, they will not pollinate properly. And that's what happened with this corn. Here's another sunflower bed over here. Look at this, how tall this sunflower is. These are some beautiful sunflowers. Probably do a voiceover because they have the radio on, but I'll show you these sunflowers. And I'll go in here. I have youth working here this summer. That's our compost. And this is our high tunnel that we had put in. And they are doing compost rows in the high tunnel. So that's what they're working on now. We put down wheat barrier fabric first in the entire high tunnel. And now they're doing rows. They're making beds. So that's what they're working on. And then I will be making, what is it? Let me get away from this music. I will be making tables for my seed starts with those concrete cinder blocks. But this is my cucumbers, and it's time to pull this. I'm done with the cucumber. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. So time to pull it. More African marigold, and I have so many marigold seeds. These are the dried out marigold. I've been harvesting these marigold seeds. I want my marigolds to last for the fall because I want them for my brassicas. The yellow squash still looks decent. I don't think I'm going to pull it yet We have a lot of zucchini and squash growing in here. Some I definitely need to harvest because look how huge those are. Probably doesn't look that huge on camera, but I'm gonna come in here and cut back some of the dying leaves. And we have one peach on this tree. Look at it. Wow, it's pretty big. And we have one pear. And I probably should pull this, but because I didn't want them to grow over these are, I don't know if they're fully mature trees, but I purchased them this year, so I didn't really want them to produce any fruit this year. The potatoes are standing up tall. That's a pot of potatoes. And then look at the hibiscus and the yard long beans. Have okra in that bed. And we do have some okra growing. You can see the okra in there. There's one right there. But yeah, okra doing pretty good. Let's come around here to the peppers. I had here's one that I left, volunteer tomatoes. And really they were starting to take over this bed and I had to pull most of them out, but look at that. And we have other peppers down in there. Got bell peppers growing in there. Some habaneros. And jalapenos over here. And cayenne. What else is in here? Anise hyssop, but yeah, so let's walk back here. The raspberries are starting to produce again. And then these beans are ready to harvest. This is the cranberry beans. And we have all kinds of other beans in there. Pinto beans, black beans back there. It's really time to harvest them. I was leaving them on the plant to dry. So yeah, I need to get in there and do that. And back here is just herbs. And then over here, I've started my fall seedlings. I think I'm gonna do another round, plant another tray of collards, broccoli, and cabbage, and try some succession planting. But yeah, this is the update on the garden. Still don't have any chickens back there. We have our beehive back there, no bees. Hopefully I can, I have to drive about an hour and a half to get some pullets is what they called. I call them teenage chickens because I don't have the capacity to take care of baby chicks right now. So I want pullets. So yeah, hopefully I can go and get some chickens. But this is the next day actually that I'm recording this portion because my phone died yesterday. But this is an update on the sunflowers just from yesterday. We came in and pulled all the weeds, and now we have all the plants that are supposed to be here. This is our pollinator habitat. Let me get this shovel. But I'm so glad because it was full of crab grass. Now these are the plants that are supposed to be here, and I can't wait till next year to see it fully. But yeah, I'm so glad. Got the weeds off the fence. I have OCD, so this is making me feel good. And then, let me show you the update on the tomatoes. Just from yesterday. And these yard long beans. We need to harvest. So yeah, that is an update. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Comment down below. Let me know how your garden is doing in the last days or close to last days of summer. But let's get growing. I'll see you in my next video.